So, Pinacole rearrangement reactions are pretty interesting, and today we're going to go through the Pinacole rearrangement reactions. And just for you to know, there are some procedures and processes you need to take care during a Pinacole rearrangement reactions, and you just have to do everything which is important, and you cannot every time get it correct, but in this video you will be able to see every possibility of reaction, and yeah, it will help you a lot in knowing the actual process and actual reactions, and it'll help you a lot. So at least I hope it will be good for you, and we're going to discuss the reaction and mechanism of Pinacole rearrangement reactions. So the first thing is Pinacole rearrangement. What is Pinacole rearrangement? And when a vicinal diol, what is a vicinal diol? When two alcohol groups are present on neighboring carbons, adjacent carbons, also known as Pinacole, is treated with acids. It rearranged to give you aldehyde or ketone, a carbonyl group, and this kind of reaction is called as Pinacole rearrangement reaction. So in this rearrangement reaction, at the first place on reaction with an acid, one alcoholic group accept that proton and remove itself as water molecule, and after the water is being removed, that would leave the carbon as a carbocation, and after the formation of carbocation, the alkyl, aryl or hydrogen or ethoxycarbonyl group would migrate from the next carbon to that carbon, which will create an electron deficiency on the neighboring carbon, and this electron deficiency is corrected by removing a proton from the alcohol group on that on that carbon atom, and that alcohol group is going to remove proton and form a carbonyl carbon on that with that carbon. So it will give you an aldehyde in that case if you have a CH, and ketone if you have an alkyl, aryl or some other carbon derivative. So yeah, in the case of unsymmetrical diols, this above reaction is actually symmetrical, and now we're talking about unsymmetrical diol. Which one of hydroxyl group is going to get protonated is really important, because you cannot just do it a random process. You cannot do it randomly, and this is really important to know that which one of hydroxyl group is going to accept the proton first in the case of unsymmetrical diol. So for that purpose, I am going to give you this. In this reaction, the hydroxyl group on the carbon bearing two phenyl groups will be protonated faster than more